Hey Spark lovers, so in this video I'm going to explain you one of the traditional methods in English language teaching, the grammar translation method. So the grammar translation method is a method of teaching foreign languages derived from the classical method of teaching Greek and Latin. In grammar translation classes, students learn grammatical rules and then apply those rules by translating sentences between the target language and the native language. So this method, the grammar translation method, has two main goals. First one is to enable students to read and translate literature written in the target language. And the next goal is to provide students with good mental health exercise which helps develop their mind. So let's see the characteristics of this grammar translation method. So one of the characteristics of this method is classes are taught in students' native language and words are taught through bilingual word list, dictionary study and memorization. And the sentence is the basic unit of teaching and language practice, and the accuracy is emphasized in this method, and students are expected to attain high standards in translation. And there's little or no attention is given to pronunciation. The main attention is given to reading and writing skills. And the grammar is taught deductively. That is, the students are given the grammar rules and examples and told to memorize them and then asked to apply the rules to other examples. So this method, the grammar translation method, dominated European and foreign language teaching from the 1840s to 1940s, and there were some causes for the decline of this method. That is one reason for this decline of this method is memorizing endless list of unusable grammar and vocabulary list and attempting to produce perfect translation of the literary text. And also it creates frustration for students while it makes few demands for the teachers. And if you want to look on the strengths and the weaknesses separately, there you go. Strengths of this method is that students learn lots of vocabulary lists from this method, and the reading and writing skills are excelled, and it activates students memory because there are a lot of memorization practices in this method. And when we talk about the weaknesses of this method, the poor listening and speaking skills are emphasized, and the unnatural and inaccurate pronunciation and not interactive and engaging for students. And when you talk about the teacher and students roles in this method, the roles are very traditional. The teacher is the authority in the classroom and the students do as the teacher says, and they can learn what she shows. And reading and writing are the primary skills that students work on. An evaluation of this method is accomplished by through written test mainly, and having the students get the correct answer is considered very important because the students are have to translate very accurately, and if the students make errors or do not know an answer, the teacher supplies them with the correct answer. So there you can clearly understand that is the main the teacher is the authority in the grammar translation method classroom. So let's talk about the techniques used in this method. One of the technique is translating of a literary passage. So students translate a reading passage from the target language into their native language. That is the main technique used in this method. And reading comprehension questions are given. So students answer questions in the target language based on their understanding of the reading passage. So often the questions are sequenced. The first group of questions are asked for information contained in the passage, and the second group of questions are to make inference based on their understanding of the passage. Although the answers are not given in the passage, students have to understand the passage and create their own answers. And the third group of questions requires students to relate to their own experience and provide the answers. And another technique is antonyms and synonyms. So students are given a set of words and asked to find antonyms and synonyms in the reading passage. And deductive grammar practice. So grammatical rules are presented by teachers using examples, and learners are asked to learn and then apply them through the translation exercises. And sentences are the main unit of teaching session in this method. So fill in the blank exercise also another technique used in grammar translation method. So students are asked to fill in the blanks with the correct vocabulary and or grammatical items. And memorization practices. So learners are given a list of words with the native language equivalent, and they are asked to memorize them. And lastly, composition. Teachers give learners a topic and then ask them to write a composition on that topic in the target language. So these are the main techniques used in the grammar translation method. I hope it is clear for you. If you have any questions, you can mention them in the comment section down below. And if you like to watch more videos like this regarding uh, English language teaching and English grammar lessons, please put mention your ideas in the comment section down below, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel Sparkly Tiana, and I'll see you guys next time. Thank you.